Welcome back to my Let's Play of Megaman 4. This time we will be doing the first part of Dr. Willie's Castle. Now, I choose to go with Dive because I feel like it takes care of the Metals pretty easily. This one unfortunately takes 3 shots with Dive though. The ones that dance around, I don't really understand them. They just take more hits for some reason. So, this place is filled with Metals, so that's almost like an indicator to what the boss is going to be, which is basically one giant Metal. So I just decided to use Dive throughout pretty much this first segment of the level. I think it's pretty useful. And now we're pretty much to the only other underwater part in the entire game. And I accidentally jumped a little bit too high, forgetting about the spikes, but that was a reminder. So this is the checkpoint. This is the only checkpoint you get. Only checkpoint you get. So whenever you make it to the boss, you really want to make sure that you win. I would definitely recommend using an E-Tank for sure on the boss, because I end up doing that using my first E-Tank. And I also recommend using the R Aqua or whatever it's called, just using this, and it's much easier to navigate through here. But I go with the M Buster just to ensure I don't touch the spikes by accident with that dog. And just jump over those spikes and up the ladder we go. Now, you can just avoid this whole block puzzle altogether. Just use the R-Jet and make sure you're going up on the control pad to go diagonally up. Do the same thing here, but you can't get all the way to the top, so switch to R-Coil and you gotta time it perfectly. So when you see a cube closest to you, that's your cue to jump. And so that after that, you make your way up here, and we're basically at the boss at this point. Decide to M-Buster my way through here. You get a free E-Tank, and I highly recommend that you use it if you need to. No point in holding back now because we're pretty much one level away from actually this is it, and then we're at the final level. Well, what basically is the final level. I don't do too well in the beginning here. I managed to get hit and then I'm stuck because of the quake stuns you. So I get hit again and I'm just like, ah, screw it. So I pretty much E-Tank soon after. Basically, you gotta slide out of the way the best you can whenever he jumps, and like, he's just not easy to avoid whenever he tries to jump at you. Like, yeah, you're pretty much just gonna get hit, so just try to stay as far away from him as possible, and just avoid everything falling from the sky, and shoot it if they're coming towards you. He's weak to ring, by the way. And that's that. Join me next time for pretty much the last segment. We'll be defeating 8 bosses in a row, and then defeating some of Dr. Willie's forms.